Hello, grade 8. Welcome to yet another class session. Indeed, it is a pleasure to be on board with you all. Now, I know that we're all excited for this Easter holiday. Yes, we're excited for the break. I can just imagine how happy you are. But nonetheless, this is going to be our final class before we go off, on our break. So, talk to me a bit. How are we doing? All right, I'm getting excitement in here. Yes, I'm getting very happy, very excited. You're feeling overwhelmed? Okay. You need a break? Totally understand. Totally understand. So we are going to use this session for activity based, right? So just as though we've completed the task there, or the reading comprehension rather, with George Lamming catching crab, we're going to do, it's going to be something similar of that sort in which we did our activity in terms of grouping and so forth. Yes? So let's jump along. Let's jump right into this. So I'm going to share with you my screen, and just before I do so, I always implore, just in case you need your laptop charger, your phone charger, whatever it is you need, ensure that you are ready to go. All right, so let's go. I'm going to share my screen with you. All right, so it's taking a little while to come up. Let's just wait a bit. All right, so as you know, we're looking at Timothy Callender story, and that is going to be an honest thief. We've been doing this in previous classes, yes? So for this session, by the end of this lesson, you should be able to identify important details from the story and also to identify the elements of the story. All right, so we're going to focus on those, and it's going to be super excited. And why I say this, you were given the assignment, you were given an assignment in which you were supposed to focus on the elements of the story, and I couldn't emphasize it anymore that you were supposed to get the task done. All right, so now we're going to work in pairs or in groups of twos. Yes, so based on that assignment which was given, each pair will be given 2 minutes to present on one of the elements. Remember now, in your group, if one group presents on, let's say, setting, the next group has to do something different. And I think we're familiar, we're used to that gist by now. So whatever a group presents on, you're not supposed to repeat the information. So you're going to do something else. All right, so go ahead. Form your groups of twos. So I'm going to get my timer on.
Jamaica.
Right, so let this just run out a bit to get the timer on. So each group, as I said, you're going to get 2 minutes. And how many of us in the class? 10 of us. All right, so I should have 5 groups. Yes? So 5 different elements should be coming out. So I'm going to start my timer now. So group 1, what are you presenting on? All right, setting, your 2 minutes begins now. All right, so your time is up. So I'm going to restart the timer for group two. Group two, what are you presenting on? Theme? Okay, go ahead. Your 2 minutes about to begin. Go ahead. All right, awesome. So group three. Group three, are you ready? You're ready, group three. What are you presenting on? The plot? Okay, go ahead. Your time is about to begin. All right, so your time is up, group three. Group four, are you ready? All right, so I'm about to start your timer. What are you presenting on? You're presenting on? Okay, so let me just start the timer at the moment. Characters, go ahead. All right, so your time is up there, group four. Group five, it's your turn. Are you ready? So your 2 minutes is about to begin. Go ahead, resolution. All righty. All right, so your time is up. Thank you so much, groups, for your presentations. Awesome. So we're going to come right back to some of those. Yes? Awesome job. Give yourself a round of applause. You were brave enough to present. That's very good. Very, very good. So now I'm going to give you 5 minutes to summarize the story. So we have read the story over and over, yes? So you are going to summarize the story now. So I'm going to start my timer and you're going to start summarizing your story. I don't think you need more than 5 minutes to do that.
Jamaica.
All right, so the ads it's coming up. Just a moment.
Progress is not.
All right, so we're going to start with the summaries. Go ahead. All right, so your time is up. You see there it's saying time's up. Indeed, our time is up. So I want some volunteers to share their summaries. Who wants to share their summary with me or with the class rather? Would like to share their story, their summaries. Go ahead. Go ahead, Deshaun. All right. Awesome. Awesome. Who else want to try? Elizabeth, go ahead. Go ahead with your summary. I'm listening. Go ahead. All right. Sounds good. Sounds good. Any more volunteers? No, for the rest of us, I know the entire class will not volunteer, but nonetheless, we're going to submit the task, right? So at the end, for sure, we're going to submit our lesson. So what I want for us to do, just keep in mind the activity there that you've just completed. We're going to for sure focus on them. All right. Now, one thing, group, let me double check on my notes. Group 3, you looked at plot. I love your energy and all, but let me just shed some light there on the plot. Now, with the plot, it says, we're dealing with an honest thief. So the plot is really between the bad man, Mr. Spencer, and the former convict. And who was the convict again? Yes, Bulldog. So Bulldog was indeed the convict. So the plot was really between, Mr. Spencer there and the former convict. So Bulldog request, to taste one of Mrs. Spencer's lovely bananas. Now, if you realize, Mrs. Spencer really cherished those bananas, especially I don't know, like the love that he have for that banana tree. It is a one in a million. Yes. So what happened was Bulldog wanted to taste the banana, but he does not allow anyone but himself to touch it. So Mr. Spencer don't want anybody to touch his banana. Yes. So a few days passed since then, and then Bulldog tried a second time. What happened when he tried a second time? He requested the bananas a second time. What happened? He got rejected indeed, and he felt offended. Come on, no, it's just a thing of banana. Yes? So he felt rejected and really offended with what had happened. He immediately declared that he would steal the banana from Mr. Spencer for him, between a certain time. Do you remember he was saying, listen, he sent a note over to Mrs. Spencer that he would actually steal the banana? So Mrs. Spencer kept keeping her husband, Mrs. Spencer rather keeping her husband, reasonable things. So what happened now? A quote was stated, it says, but look how two big men going to kill themselves over a bunch of banana. And that was what Mrs. Spencer stated, right? Mrs. Spencer was trying to, calm the husband down so he could just think straight. But then he was so much in love with that banana tree. Mrs. Spencer said, why you don't just, go and pick them bananas no and make sure he can't get them? It did not matter how much she tried to change the husband's mind. So Mr. Spencer, he was just like so much in love with the banana tree that even Mrs. Spencer could not change his mind. Yes? So that was really the plot. And another word for plot, we could say the storyline. Yes? So just to shed some light on that, group 3. But nonetheless, you did a good job, right? Good job. But just some clarification there. So we're going to do a little activity. I'm just going to give you just about 3 minutes. I don't think you need more than 3 minutes to wrap this up. So let me share with you my screen. Now, what you're going to do, I'm going to show you a story map, yes? And we are all familiar with the story map because we've used it in previous classes. So with this, you're going to fill out the information, fill out the map for me. Let me get my 3 minutes timer. I don't think you need more than 3 minutes at all. Because we've been doing this story over and over, yes? So 3 minutes is good for us. Go ahead. Fill out the information. 3 minutes to do that. All right, we should be wrapping up by now. Yes, we should be wrapping up. All right, so there's the bell. Our time is up. All right, so are we finished? Let me stop sharing my screen with you. Are we finished? All right, so we should be finished, yes? Now, for our assignment, what I'm going to do, I'm going to post a worksheet. Now, given the two reading comprehensions in which we've covered, so an honest thief, which is this one, and also catching crab, we're going to complete a worksheet based on that. Yes, I'm going to create a worksheet for us, and I'm going to upload it, and then you're going to complete the task there, all right? Do we have any questions? Any concerns? All right, since we have no questions, no concerns, I want for you to enjoy your Easter break. Remember, even though you're going to have fun and laughter with the family, remember not to just put down the books. Yes? So take a little moment and dust them off, open them up, and just revise a little bit. Freshen your minds, keep them active. All right? Until then, it was a pleasure being with you. Bye for now.